So continuing lecture on FEMA, so what we have done last time. Remember that?
Up to section 8.
No, we had spoken about the applicability and the purpose of the act.
Preamble.
Right? Now today we need to talk about two very important things under this act. And those are called transactions related to foreign exchange. Okay, so we have transactions related to forex. Now these transactions are divided in two categories only. The transactions under FEMA are divided in two categories. One is capital account transaction and another is current account transactions. Capital account and current account transactions. Okay, now I'll take you to the definition. Here we have definitions. This is a capital account transaction, section 2, clause E. This is section 2, clause E. And current account transaction is section 2, clause J. E is here and J you can see it here. This is current account transaction. Okay, so going back to capital account transaction. So in capital account transactions, it means a transaction which alters the assets or liabilities or both. Or both is omitted here from, but that carries the meaning. Including contingent liabilities outside India of a person resident in India or assets or liabilities in India of a person resident outside India, and includes a transaction referred in section 6, subsection 3. So what does it say? Capital account transaction means this is transaction affecting assets or liabilities or both Now, what is the meaning of the word affecting? Affecting means either creation, growth, reduction, change, elimination. Everything comes within the word affecting. So a transaction affecting either assets or liabilities or both. Now this transaction is again divided in two parts. for a resident and for non-resident. For resident, assets or liabilities are outside India. And for non-resident, those are in India. And all this has to be read with section 6 plus capital account transaction rules. So this is saying transaction. Transaction means some kind of give and take. That is called a transaction. But the effect of that give and take is either creation or reduction or growth or elimination of the either assets or liabilities. Then that is referred as capital account transaction. Right? In other words, you can say anything which is not related to your day-to-day activities, that will come under the capital account transaction. What is current account? Prima facie definition is all transactions other than capital account transactions are current account transactions. So what is more specific definition? Capital account transaction. Right? So definition, I'm taking you again to that. Read it carefully. What it says? Capital account transaction means a transaction which alters, I have used the word affecting, the assets or liabilities, including contingent liabilities, outside India of a person resident in India. For a resident where the assets and liabilities are, those are outside India. Or assets or liabilities in India of a person resident outside India. Right? And remaining words are irrelevant. Includes the transactions referred in subsection 6, subsection 3 of section 6. Those are not relevant. Why those are not relevant?
Sir, in this scenario, person who has a property outside India fall under the clause section 2 in clause E.
Yeah. Property
who has any resident of India who has a property outside India. In this, which the government of India has now come up with that ILS scheme where it can invest up to $2.5 lakh per year and either purchase property or start his business and everything.
Whatever you want to do, free.
This will fall under this capital account transactions?
Yes. आगे जो रूल्स पढ़ने वाले उसी में है वो. मैं वही दिखाने की कोशिश कर रहा था कि इसको मैं कहां से ले जाऊं, तो मुझे जरा ये करंट अकाउंट ट्रांजैक्शन रूल्स आ गए हैं, उसके आगे कैपिटल अकाउंट ट्रांजैक्शन रूल्स आएंगे. Yeah. So in this, you can take a printout and check this page number 29. Okay. And the $2.5 lakh which you are referring, that comes here. Okay. So when we come to this, I'll explain you everything. Right now, it is only a reference, nothing more than that. So going back to the definition of capital account transaction. So what is capital account transaction? So refer this. This will help you to understand. Okay. I told you that these wordings are irrelevant. Includes the transactions referred in section 6, subsection 3. Okay. Why these are irrelevant? I'm taking you to section 6. Right? And in section 6, we have subsection 3, which is omitted. Right? That's why it has become irrelevant. Earlier, there was a list of transactions, but as of now, it is not there. Is it clear to everyone? Capital account transaction definition only. Regulations we have to do in detail. Right now, is this definition clear? First requirement is the transaction is having the effect of altering the assets or liabilities or both. For a resident, the asset or liability should be outside India, and for a non-resident, that asset or liability should be in India. Okay. Now, subject to this definition, we go to the next definition, that is current account transactions. What is the actual definition?
To watch full video, join the YouTube membership plan.